when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultation, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit. And you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package. A $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, 805 in Kirkwood, Missouri, the J. Randolph Jr. Studios. This is the Lou Information Station live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're live on YouTube. Go to YouTube and click on, type in Lou Info, and then like and subscribe, and you could say hey to us. You could talk in the chat line. We also have another chat line that you could text into as well, 314-590-3770.
Can I start with a chant?
Nice weekend.
Can I start with a chant?
Yeah.
Mizzou is 14. Mizzou is 14. Mizzou is 14. Mizzou is 14.
Yes, Missouri can beat Alabama right here on the front page. Benjamin Hockman, very confident.
Well, if Hoxie says it must be true.
It's over. It's over. Big week ahead.
I can't wait to see
I
that
can't
game.
wait, man. I know. I know it's Monday, but damn.
I watched Alabama.
Yeah.
So I can see more of this. Ty Simpson was pretty good.
Pretty dang good.
That was a good game.
Yeah, it was.
Simpson was a little better than Pavia.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Couple
Pavia
mistakes.
got into a little yelling match
with that old man. Yeah. Who looked ridiculous, by the way.
I agree.
But you were talking. Yeah.
So before the game, Pavia's doing his pregame ritual, and he does the victory formation, take the knee, throw the ball.
I didn't see that.
Fans saw it.
Yeah.
But I don't care. So what?
Yeah, it doesn't bother
me. You're
a
50-year-old dude yelling at a college kid. Now, the college kid is a 28-year-old millionaire. It's a little different than he used to be.
No doubt about it.
I mean, they're
not kids.
He's been at 17 schools.
Sorry, they're professional athletes, okay?
It's a bad look. Don't do that.
You look ridiculous. You look ridiculous. But some fun games going on, man, over the weekend.
What's the line on that, Rock? Do they have one yet? Sorry, I always ask Rock because I don't know how to do stuff. So.
Yeah, it is. This is going to be interesting. Vanderbilt could have won that game.
They're pretty good.
Pretty good.
So the line opened before the games got played on Saturday, and I saw it open at 6 points to Alabama, them giving up 6 points, I should say, and it moved to 6.5 by midday. Let me go to DraftKings and check this out.
Who do you think looks better so far as athletic, being an athlete, running, throwing?
What the hell?
Bo or that Simpson?
Okay, so DraftKings must have started at a different number because it's at 3.5 now for Alabama.
Yeah, 6.5.
That's what it opened at on Saturday morning before the Alabama Vanderbilt game. But that was probably a different book that I saw on Saturday morning because I doubt that it's shifted that much at one point.
$200 for the cheapest ticket, by the way.
Who are you asking me about? Who looks better?
Who this looks better? Like more athletic? Bo?
Which team?
Bo or that Simpson from Alabama? That's he. I don't know.
I think Simpson a little.
He kind of does.
Is
he bigger? He looks pretty big.
I think Missouri has better running backs. The secondary has some question marks.
He might be taking advantage of that. It's Monday, and we're excited about the Saturday game.
And we're 2 guys that are like,
I know.
We're not true sons.
No. I love it. It's so nice. This is my favorite time of year. It really is. The leaves are changing. The weather's still a little hot, but not bad.
Ty Simpson is 6'2", 208. Bo Prabula is listed at 6'2", 212.
Okay.
They're both really good.
Yeah.
I mean, Ty Simpson's just crazy accurate. I mean, he can spin it like crazy accurate.
Held the ball too long on that one play late.
Yeah, doesn't have the legs that Prabula has, but I think he's got a liver arm.
And more accurate.
Yeah.
He might be as accurate as anyone in college football that I've seen.
He looks pretty good.
And if you look at that drive they had before halftime, where he's working with the clock, I mean, he was like a surgeon.
Yeah.
But then he did hold the ball late, and they're like, that's a mistake. You can't.
How old is he?
He got tackled for a loss.
Is he 24?
He's young. He's 20. He's 29.
He's 26 with $30 million in the bank.
Ty Simpson is a junior. I'm guessing.
Junior.
I'm guessing he's going to be a little bit of an older junior.
He is. He's an older.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's already 21, 22.
Still pretty young. Still pretty
young by college standards today, and he's fun to watch. So I look forward to this game. I'll be rooting for Missouri.
Yeah. So
I got to tell you, since I saw a couple of weeks ago, I saw Ty Simpson. I was like, I like that guy.
Yeah. Ty Simpson's 22.
He's good. It's going to be a good game. It really is. Excited about it. Sucks having that bye week. You kind of miss watching. I mean, that's our team now.
You know
I don't know
what
why. I'm so into it.
Me too. I issued the very first, and it was because of global demand, but I issued a Missouri Spirit win for the bye week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, Missouri can beat Alabama. Right here. It says it right
yes,
here.
We can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Man, how's Mark Sanchez doing?
Better than the other guy.
Is he?
I saw a picture of the other guy.
He didn't look good.
If you're alive at all, you're probably better than this guy who's in the hospital.
What?
When it came out as Sanchez was attacked in downtown Indianapolis.
Misguided.
And I saw some guy.
Whoa. That was the original report, but that's not what happened.
No, I know.
No,
let me get
to it.
Let me get
Rocky-O.
The original report said he was attacked in downtown Indy.
By Sheffield.
And then I saw a couple of former NFL pundits jump in. Who doesn't get attacked? And it was like, whoa. The guy who had the knife was apparently defending himself, and it was over a parking spot. That's a lot different than the initial report, as Rock rightfully pointed out.
Yeah, it's Weirdville.
And the other guy's messed up.
Old man. What was he? He must have been wasted. He must have been on doing something. You think of Mark Sanchez, and I just think a kind of squeaky, kind of a clean, squeaky clean kind of guy.
I think of a butt fumbler.
Then the butt fumble where he gets rocked and they take it all the way back down. I guess it was against the Patriots. But I don't think he's ever really been in trouble. Not that anything that's popped up or anything like that. He seems like a good dude. And all of a sudden you hear about this. You're misguided at first. And then you dig in a little bit more and you're like, wait a minute. He initiated it. And this guy's an old man who was working. And then he's trying to protect himself because he's probably getting his brains beat out of him. I look like it. And he whipped out that knife in his pocket and defending himself.
So,
holy cow.
The first stage of information was way off base, right?
Way off base.
Now we have the second wave of information. Now we got to find the total picture. Still.
Yeah. It could change again. This is really, really bizarre, though. Really is. Man, oh, man. Mark Sanchez.
Now, I wanted to throw out some accolades, if I could. To Rock. What did I text you after our
damn
show?
Good show? It was a damn good show.
Why?
Because we got Rock involved and we kind of just, dug into him a little bit because he's an interesting guy.
Rock, we need
and
you.
And every time Rock tells a story about,
pick my spots
coming up and
no, we need you. That was the only of all the times we've worked together, and it's not a ton. I got the most Rock for my money in that show, and I liked it.
I did too. Did you have a good weekend, homie?
It was chill. Not a lot happened.
No. Any other big upsets in college football? I was down in Cape Girardeau
with
the boys. Who else?
UCLA was winless before they beat Penn State, and then Penn State tumbled out of the AP poll like they should have, just like Texas.
Texas, that's another thing.
Did you see the Penn State coach getting harassed when he made some recruiting trip? I couldn't hear what was said, but you could hear what was said. Are you
saying in the post?
I can't criticize anybody because I've been making fun of James Franklin for the last 2 weeks pretty hardcore.
Was it the post game where the guy kind of asked him a question?
No. It was on a recruiting trip. And someone had a cell phone in there like, you can't beat anyone. You're a terrible coach.
Oh, yeah.
And he said something back that they claim was, I hate private school D-bags or something like that. That Franklin, I don't know if that's what he said, but he was getting chirped pretty bad.
Was that did you see that, Rock, too, the post game where a guy was just kind of doing his job and he asked him a question and he's like, no, that's
James Franklin?
I think it was him. You didn't see that clip? It was really pretty good. And people were defending the reporter because he's like, no, you didn't answer my question. He's like, yeah, I did. Like, no, you didn't. Here's why did you do this and this and that? And it kind of was an interesting back and forth. These college football coaches, man. God.
My favorite was Machado from the Padres.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Now I get it. After you're bounced, I get
You're pissy. Yeah.
But the reporter just said, "How do you assess?" It's like a standard
question. Yep.
There's no malintent.
No.
And he's like, "It's a dumb one. What do you think? We just lost." Like, that's a bad question, bro. He kind of ripped this guy.
Yeah, I saw.
I've been there a million times. It's not a bad question. Then I did see someone chime in and say, he could have asked you about your career 209 batting average in the postseason.
Oh,
so thank your lucky stars.
Somebody in the comments said that.
I saw it. No, someone quote tweeted.
Oh yeah,
his post game.
That's a good comeback right there. Let's see here. Last I looked, Mizzou had the number 1 and number 7th ranked running back in the SEC. I say it's pretty dang good. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Mizzou Bama week. Let's go. Hardy better get 35 to 40 carries against Bama, the Bama rush defense. I'm sure they're going to put him to the test for sure. God almighty. Pavia cracked like Humpty Dumpty in the fourth quarter. Yes, he did. Then he got chirped by that old man. -3.5 Bama. Cam, how about those Panthers Lightning game? Oh, God. Lots of suspensions coming out of that. They're kicking the crap out of each other.
It's a preseason game. What happened?
Oh, my God. There was drama the game before that. I think Greer, one of the players, did something. And so they the Lightning called up kind of a tough guy that's never going to make the team, an American League kid. And he went after Ekblad, who just signed a monster ticket, spent there there's a number 1 pick. Like, he's a good defenseman, really good defenseman. And he ran him over behind that, then jumped him and threw left bombs and buckled him. And then got booted out and waved to the crowd like a jackass.
Like a goon.
Like a straight up goon.
Like from Slapshot.
I didn't even, to be honest, and I did some crazy things, but I always wanted to give the guy, even if I knew I had to grab a guy, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt to hold on first so I don't just jump you and sucker punch you. Because I wouldn't want anybody doing that to me. And that's what he did. And it was against one of their better players. This kid's an American League kid. So there's this already hatred between those two teams, and I love it. And Lucic Rock, I think he is going to make this team, just so you know.
Who got sent down? Dvorsky.
Everybody's complaining about Dvorsky
getting sent
down.
You've been praising him.
Yeah, he looked pretty damn good. He's just not ready yet. And you can't play him on the 4th line. He is not ready yet. Who are you going to take out to put him in right now? Nobody. So I see these guys bitching about it.
You
need to calm down. No, he's not ready yet, man.
You've been focusing on him a little bit.
Yeah, I noticed that he looked good. And he was playing against a team that had a lot of kids in the roster that game anyway, but he looked good. He stood out. But does that mean that he's going to take a top 6 spot from somebody right now? No. Or even a 3rd line role. So that's how I look at it. But people I don't know. They want to see these kids now. But you will. There's a lot of them. They're not ready yet. The team's actually pretty damn deep. Now, you might see them later on, but we'll see.
So let's move past the I want to see Dvorsky. I want to see the young cats. And let's move on to the veteran versus older veteran conversation. Why Lucic over a Texier? Why Lucic over X?
Because why go? Texier. It's not anybody else. It's him versus Texier. They don't like Texier. I shouldn't say they don't like him, but Texier missed a lot of games last year. He looked pretty good when he was in the lineup. I remember watching him. I watched him a lot live, and he's a great skater, but he doesn't do enough. He did score a couple goals and a couple big moments in some of those games, but he just doesn't do enough. He gets hurt a lot. Then he gets sick. They want to need him in the lineup. And then he comes out in training camp now and doesn't really stand out. And putting him on the 4th line versus having Lucic on the 4th line, if he could just keep things simple and just deter some of these other big tough guys. They get bullied around a couple times, and Army even said it, and they don't like that. So if you could bring a guy on, give him 6, 7, 8, 10, 8 minutes a game in certain games, and him being the 13th forward, you might as well have a killer than a Texier who doesn't do that much anyway. And he's cheaper. Texier is 2.1. Lucic is 750.
How much of this is also, do you think, the idea of having a Milan Lucic in this locker room? And you do have a lot of young guys.
Yes.
You have plenty of veterans. You have a lot of Stanley Cup winners on this team, obviously. Shen, Binner, Parayko, Thomas, Kyrou. Those guys are all one
Kyrou's
cups. Kyrou, I guess Kyrou was on there. Sorry, Thomas was.
I always think he is.
I always think Kyrou was, but he's not. You're right.
He's not.
So you got a couple guys who are cup winners, and you got some veterans, but you do have a lot of young guys. You do have a lot of new guys. So how much of this is the vet having a guy like Milan Lucic, who's 37 years old, has seen everything you could possibly see in this league? How important is that factor?
Big time important, man. He's been through a lot. He's been through ups and downs. He was on top of the world at a young age on an unbelievable team playing with Hall of Fame superstars. He became so popular so fast. He's beating guys up at 19 years old. Then he wins a cup, and a couple years later, he signs monster contracts. And then he starts slowing down a little bit, crashes. His dad goes through, like he just went through hell, and he crawled back out of it. So that story in itself goes a long way. Not to mention he's a hard worker. He's a good teammate. Like he just when he walks in that locker room, everybody's like, God dang. I'm just telling you.
Were you saying to yourself in July after like post free agency, were you saying did the thought cross your mind like this team needs some veteran presence? Like, is that something that you were thinking about when you were looking at the roster?
Sure. Oh yeah. Yeah. But there's a lot of young kids, man. Look at the lineup. You had Suter last year. You had a couple other older guys last year. And now your team is just getting younger and younger. It's just good to have. And if it doesn't work out, then it's an easy fix.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
But aside from that, too, I think one of the things that everyone thought is they could use another body, tough guy in there. Like
he's scariest guy.
Aside from his experience, right?
Yeah.
Everyone said they could probably use
Army
another.
Said he's like there's a couple games. There's a couple games that stuck out where they kind of got pushed around against some of these teams, and they don't like that. They don't like that. Bucci doesn't like it. Jakey Neighbors doesn't like it. When he has to go fight Sam Bennett after Sam Bennett runs him from behind right before overtime, now Jakey's got to go buckets off against this guy, almost gets caught with one. They don't like that, and I like it how they don't like it. So why not? Luch is right there, keep him around, keep playing a little bit of minutes in some of these preseason games. He looked a lot better the last preseason game. He's going to have to really work on a lot of stuff. He's not going to play it much. He's going to be in and out of the lineup. You just got to be a good cheerleader. And when you're in the lineup, make sure nobody gets pushed around.
All right, you sold me. And
yeah, I know.
The fact that I don't know this. He walks into the dressing room and everyone's like,
they're like, hey, sir.
You kind of need that.
I know. Keeping an eye on everybody. He's sober. There's a lot. There's a lot to it. It's cool.
I don't do this often, but there's a podcast I listen to called Serving It Up, and it's on Jim the Cat Hayes YouTube channel. But Holiday and Lynn talk about that a lot, how the current landscape with economics in Major League Baseball preclude teams having that guy at the end of the bench. Yeah. It's a different situation because of the pay scale, but teams don't have like that guy off the bench that provides – you can pinch hit, but provides veteran leadership in the clubhouse. And I think you probably need that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a young kid.
When he walks in the locker room, it's automatic respect. Automatic respect. Now, he's got more games than anybody on that team. So he's the first guy that gets all the food. Like, he's just the man. He's the man. Now, he's going to be in and out of the lineup. He's got to play it cool. You can't get – but
he's front of the line for food. Oh. That's how
he's the man.
It's kind of
he's the back of the bus if he wants to 3-seat.
So it is funny with awesome. Professional sports. It is like people don't realize that. Like with all the stuff you see, and it's everyone's about me, and they're pimping everything, right? On the bus, getting on the plane, food line. It's years of service that still count. And even the young kid that might have. Signed a $15 million signing bonus. He's waiting.
You're waiting till the big boys walk up the steps first when you get on the plane. You're waiting for everything. You're waiting for the food until the big boys. There's 5 or 6, maybe sometimes 3 or 4. But the older guys that have the most games always go first. Now, some guys just go ahead. I don't care.
I would like to virtue signal.
It just happens naturally after a while.
I would like to virtue signal.
What would you virtue signal about right now, Jimmy?
You got a machete?
What would you virtue signal about right now?
You'd rather die than eat your dog?
Yes.
That I love my dog. How about that?
Me too.
What would I virtue signal?
Let's listen to Seth.
Did I do anything nice?
There you go, right there, Rock. There you go, right there.
All right,
That's
here's
it right
what
there.
I'll
Women, they are hot.
There you go, right
When
there. Let's listen to Seth.
when I'm watching my kids' games, I
Yeah.
cheer for every player. Let's go, 12.
There it is.
Here we go, 12.
Charlie's a fraud. Go to break.
I like play that again. I like.
Oh man,
Charlie's a fraud. Go to break.
Now I will say, go to break is Charlie's line.
Mhm.
That's his. That was his.
Hey, we were talking. You were.
I played high school basketball.
I got him. You play. Your son played baseball over the weekend at that park where they had that massive sinkhole
Yeah, in Alton.
in Alton.
So,
that
we're-
monster sinkhole, scary.
so I remember hearing in the news
could
a
have
year
killed
ago.
50 kids.
Like to see it in person, it's
What
unbelievable.
the
It's
hell?
a beautiful park, and it's like a field that has a bunch of beautiful. It's turf, and it's got soccer fields and
It's
it looks like
gorgeous.
a practice field for football.
That's a lovely water feature.
It's unbelievable.
That's a lovely water.
I haven't
feature.
seen the picture of it.
I think they just need to,
Put
to
it up.
roll with it.
Can you
I'm
put it up?
I'm putting it up right now.
Awesome.
I'm working on it.
Check, guys. If you don't remember, there's video of this complex, and is it the soccer field or the football field? No, soccer field.
It's
right
there's
in
a
the
football,
middle.
There's a football field too. It's a big complex, so it overlaps.
Well, the one, yeah. There's a
you
soccer
can see
field.
there's right next to it is a football.
It's
practice.
unbelievable, and right at the big middle of this field fell through as a sinkhole 50 feet and would have killed anybody and everybody that was involved in it. Oh yeah, it's unbelievable because they have security cameras and it showed what happened. Do we know why? Was there some sort of
So I read because I was curious. Maybe that's virtue signaling. I'm curious.
curious?
And apparently they believe that an old mine might be
Yes.
responsible for that. But the mayor said that, and it's been a year and nothing's happened. You could see the soccer net is still in the water. I guess it's totally unsafe. It's all like you can't go in there. It's
Oh,
all locked
hell.
down.
How old are your daughters? I'm just
And-
curious.
That delete that.
No, don't delete.
Jesus,
Let the man be who he is.
good God.
And
you ask that?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
is that virtue signaling? I don't think it is. I think it's so. Anyway, apparently it's been sitting like this for a year. So I
They do.
tweet this. It's when we're driving into the thing.
Scary.
They have nice baseball fields. It's a huge park, and my kid goes, "That's where the sinkhole is. I forgot about it." So we stopped, and it's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
And it's been that way for a year. Apparently, they're trying to figure out who's responsible.
Or it
Something
could be
like
a
that.
cave system, man. Missouri, there's caves all over the place. So that is and remember, I think it kind of slowed down a little bit, but Florida was sinking. Like, remember, like that huge hotel collapsed because of a sinkhole, killed a ton of people. Sinkholes out the wazoo in Florida, and I think it slowed down a little bit, but
What's a sinkhole caused by generally?
could be water flowing underneath. It could be drilling.
Isn't there water flowing under everything?
Yeah, but it could, it's an earthquake. I don't know. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. It's scary though. Really.
Do
is.
I watch the soccer? I've been at a bar a couple times on a Saturday night, and it's up on the monitor, and I'm rooting for them.
You're rooting for them. I'm rooting for them.
I like how that drop's just called Charlie Virtue Signals about soccer.
Oh,
I
by
am
the
a
way-
man who will virtue signal.
I will.
STL
virtue
City going out strong. I like Critch. Rock pointed out in our pre-show meeting, he was there for this one. When you're trying to find the general manager, whatever the heck they call it, sporting director. What is that?
Don't know.
Sporting director.
It's a word. Get over it.
No, a sporting director seems like the guy who runs the putt-putt on a cruise ship.
Because president of baseball operations
Okay.
isn't a stupid
Carnival
title.
cruise ship.
Pobo
It's
isn't a
sporting director.
Pobo isn't a dumb title.
Wait, you're saying president of baseball operations sounds dumber than sporting
They
director?
invented a title to pump his ego up and pay him a little bit more.
Well, now
okay.
but he's not the only president of baseball operations. And
would you rather like CSO? Would Chief Sporting Officer be better for you?
sporting? It's
Chief-
soccer.
Would CSO be better for
No,
you?
why-
Do you want CSO?
This is where the fandom comes out.
Okay.
Because you won't admit it. Like, no, Cam, weigh in.
It is kind of corny.
You're the head of a soccer team. What is sporting director?
I don't know.
Doesn't it sound like you're the guy who runs the putt-putt on a cruise ship?
Yes, a carnival
You're a
cruise ship.
21-year-old kid who's who's living in a closet on the cruise ship. You're the sporting director. You're the general manager. You're the president of soccer.
President of baseball operations sounds like somebody running an AAU team who you know to be more important than they are.
Are there other president of baseball operations?
It's a dumb title.
Better than
I'm saying it's a dumb title. I'm not saying they're not both dumb titles. I'm saying they're both dumb titles. I'm not.
Which is dumber?
No, I'm going to say they're both dumb. I'm going to say they're equal parts dumb.
See, right now you're being a fraud to our listeners.
I mean, I'm trying to learn from Jim. Just be a fraud. Keep your head down. Never tell the truth. Never be authentic. And you'll make money.
This is how
not a lot, but
this is how you know. Money. This is how you know that you're a fan. That you're defending this.
Well, I'm a fan of the sport. I've always said that.
Fan of the team.
No, I'm not a fan of the team, unfortunately.
Of course you are.
And see, I'm not even like. It's not even. I like the term sporting director. It's just that I think you choose to like say things are dumb. Simply because they're not the way that you grew up with them, and so you're so scared of change that you shake like a dog when change.
Now look at what he's done.
That you shake. Hold on a second. You shake like a dog when fireworks go off.
This is what he does. Hey, is this dumb? No, he points to Mo.
Oh no, it's a little different.
Hey, is this dumb?
This isn't how we did it in Jersey in '55.
Hey, is this dumb? No, it's you afraid of change. No, I have reasons why. If they
your reason is that it sounds goofy. That's not a reason.
What does sporting have to do with it? If you said he's the soccer director,
what about director of sport?
Why sport?
What about director of sport?
No, why?
Because that's the way
soccer.
That's the way the soccer teams have done it. I don't know why. I don't really care why either. That's just the way they've done it.
Well, and it seems dumb. At least put the sport in there. You know what you could say? You could say
so you want chief soccer officer.
Patriarch of soccer. You want chief.
You want
put
chief,
the name of the sport
you want
in
chief
there.
Soccer officer then, don't
Fine.
you? It's a CSO's a dumb. CSO's just as dumb as sporting director.
And I'm sorry, it's been this way for a long time when I covered Preki and Sporting Kansas City.
Again, the sport, just because the sport's different doesn't mean it like you can't handle something not being the way that you want it to be.
No.
And so you demand change.
No, I don't.
None of this is logical. The term general manager is not logical. Calling baseball coaches managers when they're coaches and everything else is a coach is not logical. On the field, allegedly. So's every coach doing it.
But they're the manager of baseball.
But you've
they're
decided
not a manager of sporting.
I've gotten caught up on this one thing, and therefore it must be my crusade.
Is
my
this
crusade
is for you to brought up?
My crusade is for you to stop caring about dumb things.
I like Critch. I like Critch. That's what my point was. That's my crusade. Now they can't hire Critch because you have to hire a general manager for your soccer team.
I think technically
sporting guy.
Is technically
right, and then
Diego technically the general manager,
and then that guy is going to want to hire his own coach, which is a valid discussion.
Yeah, he actually.
But I got sidetracked because he's not a soccer general manager.
We can't call him general manager though, because Diego Gigliani's already the general manager.
What? So
Diego's the president and general manager.
Okay, so you have a president and general manager, and then you're hiring a sporting director.
Yes, who's actually going to do the things that we would call being a general manager.
So what does the other guy
do? Diego's more the business side of things. That's why the president.
So he's the.
But the thing is, general manager. When you think about the term manager, it kind of makes sense that it's not a sport. It's not like a on the field. It's not like an actual like athletic side. It's more of a business side. It kind of sounds like a title you'd have as a business manager, general manager. But because of the way we have it in our brain, the way that the other sports have always done it,
would never climb in.
So every other sport calls it a general manager who runs the team. So we think that's got to be the guy who runs the team. But actually, it sounds more like a business title in the first place.
Okay, so CFO would be good for the other guy, right?
Well, I think they have a chief finance. I think they might have a CFO.
Too many. Then they got too many bosses. All right, let's get more wins and less bosses.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a ton about the corporate structure of City
Well,
SC.
you just told me they got 19 general managers.
I'm sure they do.
Let's streamline that. Get a chief financial officer. Get a president of soccer operations. Then you can hire a general manager.
Well, COSO? I don't like this whole soccer operations thing. You need to get away from these four-worded acronyms.
STL.
President of soccer
STL City. If they opened up a resort,
COSO?
Then we get a sporting director. Well, we don't need a sporting director.
You want them to hire a POSO. which is just I
Poso.
thought Pobo was bad. Poso's bad.
No, I told you, chief financial officer. That's 3, not 4.
But then you said president of
Chief-
soccer operations.
Then just say president. I'm fine with that.
Wait, so the president's going to run
But-
the sporting side of things?
I don't care.
This is confusing.
I just want sporting out of it.
Why?
It's too ambiguous. Are they doing miniature golf?
No, they're just
Do
they're
they have a
doing
highlight
soccer.
team I don't know about?
You know they're doing soccer because you're wearing the shirt for the team. You're not stupid.
Yeah, I'm a fan of STL City, mostly Critch. I'm also a fan
The
of
interim coach you hadn't heard of 7 months ago.
Well, I do know this. They were terrible.
They were.
Then he took over, and they were still terrible, and they finished strong.
Oh well.
I like that. So I'm a fan of it.
They've beaten
I
some
also
very bad
told you I like his
teams.
accent. I think it's cool to listen to.
Yeah, you can get.
I like
accents
that we
everywhere.
can call him Critch.
I like that too.
Okay.
Why are we talking about soccer? It's
Just-
so irrelevant this week compared to everything else.
Because
hit
I
a lot.
wanted to piss you off personally. I don't like.
Gino?
I don't like you.
Gino?
I don't know who's in the text.
It was
in.
Gino.
I didn't check. I'm just
gave
screwing
us
around. I don't like the person who's in that text in, and I want them to personally have a bad day. So I decided to bring up a topic that I didn't even bring up.
Yeah, I brought it.
Yeah, he brought it up. Don't blame Rock about it. Don't blame
And then we
Rock.
got-
I have
whole sporting
endeavored not to be the one who starts the soccer conversations on this show. I'll continue them though.
Oh man,
I might have to do a poll on the sporting. Which
Oh
is
no,
the better
on
type.
your Twitter olds.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they're not olds.
Didn't we?
That's what I said. I said they're not olds.
They did a poll, and they're not old.
Did you?
Just 'cause
Can
I'm
I
old.
ask something that has nothing to do with sports?
Rock
real
is an
quick?
ageist.
Can I ask something?
Yep.
Do you guys get stink bugs lately? Are they
yeah,
coming back
every
to
once in a
Missouri?
while.
I've seen a few. Yeah,
Every once in a while.
God damn!
I didn't know they ever left.
I thought last summer wasn't bad. They kind of come in waves a little bit. Stink bugs. Isn't that weird? They're just everywhere now, and I'm like, okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple on like out the outside of the window this summer, but
They're kind of harmless.
we're about to hit fall. It's not a
but
big
they
deal.
don't bite or anything like that. I got ladybugs a lot too that creep in my house. They
No,
kind
I
of
mean,
come in
yeah.
waves.
I-
Suck them up with a
The-
vacuum.
The stink bug is not the one that every time I go out on my porch is eating me alive every night. There's something else
Mosquitoes.
doing that. See, I
Mosquitoes.
don't even know it's mosquitoes though, because like I itch in the moment, but then as soon as I go inside for a little bit, like the next day I don't have any bumps that are itchy. It's literally just like for the hour or two after I'm outside outside. It's just like
Oh God,
it's
Mosquitoes
crazy
are the
itchy.
worst, dude.
Ugh.
Are they the most annoying thing going as far as insects are concerned? Horseflies up north will get you. They're this big.
Are
They're
you
this big.
at the beach?
Yes.
We went crabbing,
and they'll sting the hell out of
and
you.
we went
Oh,
crabbing.
those horseflies
and
will
that
get you.
and those things,
Monsters.
you're bleeding from those.
Yeah, that's like I remember the first time I ever went
Scary.
went to the East Coast, and I'm like, cool, the beach. And next thing I know, I'm in sweatpants and socks on the beach
I
because I'm like,
know.
I'm trying to cover up any piece of like open skin that they're
Oh.
trying to get at.
They are bad up north. Those things are annoying. Mosquitoes are annoying when you look down on your foot and there's like 50 of them there. You're like, oh my God.
Well, you're a sweet guy.
Brutal.
You're a sweet guy.
314 says perfect. President of soccer, POS.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Jimmy, you want to read? Tell us about City
Seafood? Oh man, I could do for some seafood right now.
Cam,
Give me
Cam,
some
who doesn't,
scrimpies.
who doesn't love seafood?
I love seafood. Love it.
I like lobster. I like
I-
shrimp.
I was gonna say,
I know.
are you more of a
Crustacean?
crustacean fan or more of a fish fan?
I'm gonna have salmon tonight with
I'm,
rice.
me and Jimmy are eating crustaceans, man.
Well, they're damn good.
I'll put a little work in for my
Isn't it
food.
weird if those crustaceans weren't in the ocean and they were outside the ocean? Would you even
I don't care. I don't want to talk about. I want to talk
Would
about.
you
it. I don't
even
want to talk
think
about it. Shut up, Cam.
about eating
Shut up,
those?
Cam.
Think about that. You would be so disgusted by it.
I have a friend who
Right?
tells. No, I have a
Think
friend.
about
I have a friend who tells me he's had like crickets
Ah,
and things like that before, like roasted and like barbecued and stuff.
arachnids.
And he's like, they taste fine, man. They're
but
good.
imagine, like they were just. You'd be like, no.
You could never say anything that would not make me want to have a lobster. I'm sorry, lobster
They're
is great.
so good.
It's great.
They're so good.
I don't know why.
You like butter too, don't you?
I do.
'Cause It's, you
Gotta
know,
dip it in the
I
butter.
mean,
Listen, seafood's great, and city seafood is even better. City seafood was born from the legacy of Bob Seafood, a beloved St. Louis fish stand that began in the Delmar Loop. As demand grew, so did the business, expanding into wholesale and moving to a larger space at I-70 and Olive, becoming a go-to for restaurants and seafood lovers alike. In 2022, when development plans closed Bob's doors, former VP Mike V partnered with entrepreneur Brad Burns to create City Seafood, blending decades of seafood expertise with a fresh, modern approach. Today, we continue that tradition with premium seafood, online ordering, custom packages, and free local delivery. New name, same mission, the best seafood in the city, and with a smile. City Seafood.
Man, I'm hungry. God, I'm hungry. Kyle chimes in and goes, back on the topic of the sinkholes. Me and my brother played sports there as a kids, even on that field for years. Really, really freaky. Yes, most of the park is sitting on top of a mine.
So they're trying to figure out if the mine is responsible.
Probably.
Because that's going to be a costly.
Did you see that video in Louisiana where that lake just disappears because there was a mine and it leaked out, and all of a sudden this whole lake that was there for forever is gone now because it filled up this mine, sucked everything down. Really weird. Imagine kids were on that field. Oh man, that's scary.
That's
Scary
why
stuff.
it's all shut down.
Shut down.
It's a beautiful field.
God, imagine
Got a bunch of
imagine
fields.
having a house over there now. Now you're like, okay, how big's this mine? Are we in danger? You know,
They got baseball fields
Think
that
about
are
that.
fine.
Whole point of mine is that they kind of go one way.
well, what if it's right underneath the subdivision? I don't know. Just
What
like
if it's a big mine?
you see all those houses in California on the cliffside there, just kind of sinking away after some of those storms. It's brutal too.
Or the ones in like Carolina and stuff that are getting swept away by
Yeah.
the water.
On stilts, like,
I saw a video.
doesn't
of
it
that.
look like those? And those houses are so expensive too. They're literally on stilts.
I saw the best tweet though was
That's what you get for
somebody
building a
had,
house on stilts.
somebody had a sign that just says that it was like for rent, and somebody goes, "I'm going to call the for rent sign and make dolphin noises."
Oh my
Oh.
god,
That's man. Screw you, Jim. That's
Every-
hilarious. How do you not laugh at
right
that?
on the beach like that. That house is
Come
so
on.
expensive, and all of a sudden a big storms come through, and you're like, yeah, we're on wooden stilts in sand. This ain't gonna last.
You could tell it's not going to last.
That's a $2, $3,
what-
$4
what-
million
what-
house.
And you got a storm, you got a sinkhole, and then you got North Carolina football, which is
If you can't laugh at these people, then come. I mean, come on.
What, losing their house?
Well, that and North Carolina football.
North Carolina football. How's he doing?
not good.
How's she doing?
Probably good.
Probably fine.
Probably
She's young. This won't
she's-
define her life.
she's probably blaming the state and the players and everyone but her husband or boyfriend. Are they married?
No. So
Nor should they legally be allowed to, in my opinion.
really, really.
I think.
What's the age limit?
because
What's the age gap?
I just
limit?
think in one way, maybe even both ways, this is a predatory relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
And who's in charge of that? The director of sporting?
Well,
Who's in charge of that?
sporting wouldn't be the right word. This is not sporting. This is the opposite
so what
of
about like
sporting.
what Al Pacino's doing, where he's just breeding right now? He's 82 years old with a young girl. That shouldn't be
Who
allowed.
said that he's breeding?
He just had a kid.
Yeah, did he?
He did just, like
What do you have a kid for? You're about to die. That's how you know Theo Vaughn, his dad was like 82 when he had him. Like, Jesus.
yeah, old people shouldn't have kids.
I know.
It's another thing I'm ageist about. Sorry.
Whoa.
Was I too old to have a son?
Whoa.
When I had
How old were you?
62.
No, no, you weren't. You were not
Right.
62 when you had your son.
That's how old I am now.
No,
but when I had my kid, I was thinking I'm going to be going to his games like toting an oxygen tank.
No, that's fine.
How old were you?
Well, he's 16. I just didn't want
Okay.
to do the math.
Yeah.
Damn, she's only 31.
Who?
Pacino's girl.
Pacino.
Yeah, you said Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah. Al Pacino. Yeah. My bad. I was thinking of a college
How
football
in
coach.
God's
Well, that
name?
was
I was
a
thinking-
whole 40 seconds ago.
I was.
Oh wow. So okay, see, this is the issue here because Al Pacino isn't the first person that she was been in a long-term relationship with. She first came to public attention in 2017 when she was 24 because she started dating Mick Jagger, who was 50 years older than her.
Wow.
In the years followed, she had several short-lived relationships with significantly older, wealthy, and famous men.
Good for you, girl.
No.
Let her date who
What a
she
weirdo.
wants.
No,
She's got nothing
Jimmy,
to do with it.
No,
she's a weirdo.
No,
She's
yeah.
breeding with these guys.
Yeah.
Just
You start
breeding.
dating 75-year-olds when you're 24, and you just
Breeding.
keep on dating 80-year-olds.
They're in love.
No,
And
no,
I agree with you.
No, I'm sorry. I'm calling BS. I'm
What?
throwing a flag.
You don't think they're in love?
No, I
God,
don't.
no.
Like,
Do you think Bill Belichick's? Do you think those two are in love?
listen,
Hell no.
technically, arranged marriages
She's
still
probably in love
happen.
with some of those players.
This is on the same moral level.
So weird. She's just going from superstar.
I don't blame her
to
either because
superstar.
listen, I'm going to say this right now. Somebody in her life messed her up that she was dating a 75-year-old when she was 24.
So you blame it on somebody else?
I think everyone's to blame. She's an adult.
I blame that on her. She's
But
24
my point
years
is
old.
when you're normal 24-year-olds who haven't had some kind of trauma in their life, do not try to date 75-year-olds. Even if they're the richest person in the world.
Now, I can think of, I just can't remember the names, but there were instances of celebrities in the past of men dating older women.
And I mean, they
But
got
I can't
criticized.
remember.
People criticize what's her name for Ashton Kutcher's first wife,
Demi Moore.
People criticize
Yeah.
Demi Moore for getting married to him.
They're all
wasn't that
stupid.
old,
They're all bouncing around,
She was-
dating, banging each
She
other.
wasn't that old.
Yes, she
in her-
was.
She was in her she was
pretty old.
mid-40s.
Yeah.
Mid-40s. I'm talking about.
And he was like 22.
Okay, so they got married in 2005.
They got
Ashton
married.
Kutcher was born in
You know, it's not-
2005.
Comparing
Ashton
that to
Kutcher.
Pacino?
Yeah,
No.
you can't compare those two
No.
because here's the thing.
No, no,
in
no.
2005, Ashton Kutcher
No.
would have been
It was odd, though. a little bit.
78 to 05. So we're calling that 27. She was 20 years older than him, and he was in his mid-20s. Like him being 27 and marrying a 47-year-old is a completely different
No doubt.
category than a 24-year-old marrying a 75-year-old.
It did. It's just still, though, they just all date each other.
So
Like
she
it's
would've
just
been
it's just one big
38.
merry-go-round, Jimmy.
She would have been 43 when she married a
And she's banging-
27-year-old.
She was with
That's
Bruce
insane
Willis.
that was a big thing.
It's all. It's just so fake. It's all fake to me. Everything. It's just not real. It's not real.
She's married to Bruce Willis for 13 years.
Yeah.
And
Bruce
Ashton Kutcher
Willis,
for
like,
8.
Why do I keep seeing video of him like just kind of just laying there? Just kept
Because
filming him.
he has
He's got what Alzheimer's.
yeah, he's
He's still around though, right?
well, he's
I was gonna say.
the reports are that he doesn't recognize his family anymore.
And I don't want to see the video.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
who's
my
putting him out.
Jimmy. That's my point. Like, protect him. You don't need to see. Just give updates on Twitter, but you don't have to film. He looks terrible. I wouldn't want anybody doing that to me. I want people to remember me when I'm shite kicking dudes on top of a building, walking on glass, baby. Or a Pulp Fiction. I remember him that way because now I see that and I kind of. I don't know.
Now you're the guy who doesn't know who Al Pacino is, even though you brought him up 40
I was
seconds.
thinking-
How did that happen?
Well, I had a long weekend, and
I'm just
I mean, it is what it is.
No,
Raise money for charity, Jimmy. That's what
another
I
bad
do.
one. Oh no!
What?
We just got a text who says Red Hot Chili Peppers Anthony Kiedis
Oh yeah,
started dating when he was 52. She was 19.
Yeah,
Buddy,
hey,
guy.
well, you talk
Friend
about
now.
growing up hardcore. Anthony Kiedis lost his virginity at 13 to his dad's girlfriend.
Thank you. My point. Exactly. People in these kind of relationships are not
Whoa.
well-adjusted people
Whoa.
who have had normal relationship or sexual life.
Man,
Something happened.
I'll tell you what's happening right now.
Why do you hate Jerry Lee Lewis?
Oh God,
because he was a creep. It's a pretty
Seinfeld-
easy answer.
Seinfeld. How about all these?
Seinfeld gets away with it.
I hate that Seinfeld gets away with it. Like, are we going to Woody Allen him at some point?
He got
Like,
away with it.
Are we going to Woody Allen this SOB at some point?
He got
and
away with it.
Ostracize him from Hollywood and society.
Woody got the blowback.
Finally,
Yeah.
took long enough.
He got away with it. How?
How old was he when he took her to her high school
40?
prom or something?
Yeah.
And she was 17.
Because Seinfeld was, because you got to think Seinfeld was older than he was the oldest one of the cast, wasn't he? Because he was like a late comer to the Hollywood.
And then he blew up, and he just kept going and going and going. Wow. So
we've talked about this before, but let me find it.
got away with it.
No
No backlash. I don't remember hearing anything about it ever.
So
So
she
weird.
was 17 when they started dating, and that was in 1993. So she
Right, when he's
1993, and Jerry Seinfeld in 1993 was so he was born in 54, so 93 we can do click. He was 40. He was 39, 40, dating a 17.
Could you imagine I walked in with a 17-year-old?
I would immediately call the cops on you, Cam.
Good.
I would immediately call the cops on you.
Isn't that unbelievable? Everybody looked the other way.
And as
what the hell?
As 314 says, all of these people we're talking about are presidents of soccer.
That's right. POS, baby.
You're absolutely right. They are.
Okay, let's go to break and regroup.
Wait, De Niro. What about? Hold on. Before we go.
We got to bury one more
De
hero.
Niro, De Niro is 81. His girlfriend Tiffany Chen is 45.
Yeah, okay. That's when did they get married?
Okay.
Was she over the 35?
I don't know.
What about Leonardo DiCaprio? What's he up to?
I just read
He's
where
finally dating a girl older than 25.
27-year-old.
Interesting. What a life. What a life of Leo. He's always on his yacht. He's just bouncing around. You want to do a movie? Okay. You're going to
go see the new one?
What is that? What's it called? It's something. I just saw a picture of this, kind of like the art picture of it.
I think it's a remake of Disorderlies.
What's that?
It's a joke.
Oh,
Fat Boys were in a movie called Disorderlies. They were a rap group, and then they made Fat Boys.
One battle after another.
That's what it is. Is that too? Is Daniel Day-Lewis in that thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
well, no.
Okay.
Daniel Day-Lewis is Anemone.
That's
the new movie with
that's
Daniel
another
Day-Lewis.
one. Yeah.
What is that?
Take a break.
One battle after another. What is?
We'll talk about it after
We'll
break.
talk about it. Okay, we're gonna go to break. Don't go anywhere. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content, created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit luinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships@luinfo.com for more information.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110. Guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. St. Louis police are investigating after a woman's body was found Friday morning at the old workhouse site on Hall Street. She was pronounced dead at the scene, and her cause of death is still unknown. And police ask anyone with information to contact District 6 detectives. A car crashed into motorcycles at a St. Charles County bike rally on Saturday afternoon, injuring one man. The driver lost control while doing burnouts in a red Corvette, hitting bikes and a nearby boat. One man was taken to the hospital with an ankle injury. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch will stop printing its Monday edition beginning the week of November 3rd. Subscribers will still get full digital access on Mondays, while print editions will continue Tuesday through Sunday. The paper said the change reflects evolving reader habits in the digital age. The Sugar Fire Smokehouse on Michigan Avenue in Arnold is closed after nearly 3 years in operation. That location at the intersection of Interstate 55 and Highway 141 closed, while the original location in O'Fallon remains open. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at luinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather. Presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports. Anytime, anywhere.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers. It's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 855-577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
Hey, Kat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that? Merrimack Pools and Outdoors. They're a family-owned St. Louis company, this for 25 years.
They do more than just pools, right?
Oh, yeah. Patios, outdoor kitchens, sport courts, fire features, the whole outdoor package. They'll design it, build it, and make it look amazing.
That sounds like trouble for my neighbors when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultations, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit. And you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package. A $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen.
The most perfectly trained athlete ever.
And Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
I'm an influential and respected man.
On the Lou Information Station. Streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Let's go. 8:56 on a Monday. The weather's gonna be just beautiful. Well, you didn't see it? It's 72,
Yeah,
74.
but did you see the lows we're waking up to?
Like 50s?
40s.
Ah,
There's a couple.
okay.
I saw a 40.
That's gonna get you in the morning.
I saw 46 peaking up. What was this? Thursday morning, 46. Friday morning, 45.
I'm gonna put a fire on.
I don't care, but don't root on the disappearance of the sun.
Stop
which is
it.
coming.
Yes, Cam, stop.
It's already here.
Stop
dude.
it, Cam.
It's just the next couple of weeks is going to be the
I'm
shortest
noticing it
day.
in the morning. Like, yeah, I used to wake up and it was sun was bright, and now when I'm waking up, it's still a little dark, and I'm like,
it's hard, man.
This is your fault.
It's dark when I'm driving now, but the last 2 weeks, I'm literally driving east for 30 miles, and that sun is right in everybody's eyes, and you can't see the stoplights. You really have to look underneath the shade, like your little shade thing that you put on your. It's actually tough driving when that sun's like that. Now it's darker, so I was going to even leave later because of it.
How many more years for the sun before it burns out? 12
billion.
All right, good.
But it's going to implode eventually,
like a sinkhole.
Kind of. And then what it does, though, Rock, they implode like a.
The sun eventually goes supernova, I think.
Yeah, is that what it's called? Supernova?
Or dies
yeah.
out.
Dies out.
Dies out.
Yeah.
What's going to take out?
I think so.
The world as we know it.
Asteroid?
Sun?
An asteroid. We're seeing these things fly by as quick.
One of those flashes that makes
nuclear war?
That's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
What about one of those
volcanoes?
What about one of those flashes that destroys the whole electric
grid? From the sun?
Yeah.
Solar flare.
I don't know. It's probably going to be an asteroid or a huge volcano that disrupts the climate so bad that we freeze to death. It's happened before.
What about aggressive aliens?
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that yet.
If you had to pick one,
it's going to be an asteroid. One just cruised right by us. We didn't see it because the sun was blocking it.
I like volcanoes. I think
the volcano mounts or not the big volcano, like where it's. Where Yellowstone is and whatnot. If that rocks, we're all affected.
Although you're right,
time.
the asteroid, because if an asteroid hits, especially if there's like 5 or 6 places where even like a tiny asteroid, if it hits, the after effects of what happens, we're pretty much cooked.
Tunguska event in 1800s,
yeah,
where it hit Siberia and hit an 800-mile radius. If that would have hit New York, 30 million people would be dead.
Well, there's just, I mean, if it
And
hits,
30 million. It
and
happened 100
and
years
it kicks
ago.
off tsunamis and
there's one scenario where it hits Russia, and even a tiny asteroid lights a huge amount of trees on fire, and the like a huge, unbelievable swath of forest gets lit on fire immediately. And the amount of black plumage from the smoke of that will affect the weather around the entire planet.
It's happened
like,
before.
That's insane.
It killed
like
millions back in 1700.
Like a tiny asteroid can do that.
And one volcano could do that.
There.
But then they would have a rock concert to raise money, and all the money would disappear.
We haven't done a live.
I mean, there's going to be some. Hopefully, in our lifetime, we're not going to see too much. We'll see the tornado that I predicted. We're probably going to get rocked by a little bit of an earthquake here in Missouri.
But if you had to pick one, I would like an alien invasion.
Damn right.
Yes.
Like, let's go out that way.
Yes.
I don't want to
All right.
burn to death or freeze.
I don't want to kill each other.
We'll be back. We're going to talk more about this, actually. We'll be back. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
You're listening to the exclusive home of East St. Louis Flyers football, the Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Between delegations from Israel and Hamas will focus on the logistics of a ceasefire, identities of Palestinian prisoners to be released for Israeli hostages, and the terms of the Israeli military's initial withdrawal ahead of the exchange. Hamas is expected to push for the release of several high-profile prisoners serving life sentences that Israel has been reluctant to exchange. Blake Sifton, Tel Aviv.
A federal judge blocked the Trump administration from sending members of the federalized California National Guard to the streets of Portland.
U.S. District Judge Karen Immergut granted the motion for a temporary restraining order filed by the state of California on Sunday night. The motion stopped the deployment of up to 300 members of the California National Guard to Portland. California Governor Gavin Newsom said on Sunday he would sue the Trump administration after it federalized 300 California National Guard troops and deployed them to Oregon. I'm Mark Mayfield.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker took aim at the Trump administration over its immigration crackdown in Chicago. Appearing on CNN's State of the Union, the Democratic governor said the administration's actions have no place in the city.
They are the ones that are making it a war zone. They need to get out of Chicago. If they're not going to focus on the worst of the worst, which is what the president said they were going to do, they need to get the heck out.
The BBC says over 200 hikers are stranded by a blizzard on the slopes of Mount Everest in Tibet. As Chinese state media say, authorities have contacted all of them. Some 350 others were led to safety by rescuers. Heavy snow trapped hundreds of tourists who were trekking in the Tibetan Valley, which leads to Mount Everest's eastern face over the weekend as an 8-day Chinese national holiday got underway. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say: "We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great, and even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit StrongTel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
When you're building something new, you need a partner you can count on. I'm Big Toe Media founder Dave Green, and with our company, we didn't want just another bank. We wanted people who understood what we were trying to create and who were there for us every step of the way. That's why we chose Home Bank. From business lending to everyday banking, Home Bank has been much more than a bank. They're the kind of people who answer the phone, know your name, and believe in your vision. And the trust goes both ways. Home Bank doesn't just support our growth, they share in it. They take pride in helping local businesses succeed because they know when we win, the whole community wins. Business isn't just about numbers. It's about relationships. And with Home Bank, those relationships make all the difference. Home Bank is the team behind our team. Visit myhomebank.bank or call 577-2001. Home Bank, member FDIC, more than a bank. They're your business partner.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident? Call Brown and Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown and Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown and Crouppen now.
St. Louis's new home for the best in sports coverage is STL Sports Central. Find them on YouTube or at stlsportscentral.com. With names like Randy Carricker and Bernie Miklasz leading the way to provide you with the latest news and commentary on all of your favorite St. Louis sports teams, along with great written content and post-game shows after every St. Louis sports team plays. That's STL Sports Central, online or on YouTube.
Who needs a vacation? Are you for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right. Free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Hey, Kat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that? Merrimack Pools and Outdoors. They're a family-owned St. Louis company, been doing this for 25 years.
They do more than just pools, right?
Oh, yeah. Patios, outdoor kitchens, sport courts, fire features, the whole outdoor package. They'll design it, build it, and make it look amazing.
That sounds like trouble for my neighbors when I start hosting barbecues with the boys.
Exactly. And here's the best part. Free consultations, smart pool features like LED lighting and spa integration, financing options, and they back it all with a lifetime manufacturer warranty.
That's legit, and you know I like local. They're licensed, insured, bonded, and based right here in St. Louis.
If you want the ultimate backyard, head to SplashSTL.com.
Hit up SplashSTL.com for more information and receive a free salt cell included in your package, a $2,000 value. SplashSTL.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Hot Take Central 2.0. Jim Hayes with what? What?
You're so good at that.
Yeah, I can do. I just don't. It's too much work.
See, that's the thing is
It's
you
too much
shy
work.
away and you're so damn good at it.
Too much work.
like Anthony
Cam
Davis
stepped out to
playing
get
center.
donuts, I think, or something.
Gino brought Krispy Kreme.
Thank you, Gino.
That's nice, man. Always good to have some more food. I'm always so hungry after this. Got to kill some time anyway, so it's nice to have a full stomach. Otherwise, I'm pissy poo. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, I get triggered really easily.
I think you're good-natured on this show, even if you're hungry.
Yeah, no, but
I think you have a good spirit.
But once I get done with this, and I'm still hungry, and I got to rush over to hang with Andy for 2.5 hours when he's already 25 minutes late, then my stomach starts roaring. Then I get really pissy. Then it comes off like I want to kill him for 2.5 hours. And then I got to edit and delete a lot of things. So my day's longer because I didn't eat.
Can I make a casual observation?
Yeah.
May not be the food. Maybe Andy. So Andy schedules these interviews to make it more difficult for you.
No.
Yeah.
Today's not an interview
Rocky,
day.
you're missing. I'm
we
trying to
have
push
one.
buttons here.
We have
Trying to
one
push
Wednesday.
buttons.
Today I have to wait on him because he has a meeting with FanDuel, and we don't know how long those take. So he's going to stay in between 12 and 12:30. So now I can't go all the way home because it's too long, and maybe he'll call. It's early, little bus. So now I got to kill a little bit of time. Probably just go hang out at my buddy's house, and then bounce around a little bit, kill time, wait for him. Then I got to wait for him, Jimmy. I got to wait for him.
So
and then I go,
it's not a food thing. It's an Andy thing. And is Andy going to tweet out pictures of him at the FanDuel meeting?
Yeah, I probably will. You probably will.
I didn't know that. I didn't know people were taking pictures.
That's hilarious.
Big smile.
It's just
big
funny.
Smile for the camera.
It's fun. It's harmless but funny. It's so funny.
I want to get him in here so I could cross-examine him on that.
He is so busy now. He is so busy now. I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm worried about how we're going to figure this thing out.
Here's what he'd say. All right, Hazer. All right. He calls
Hazer.
All right, Hazer. I didn't know. Well, you weren't there, Hazer. Okay. Let's talk about Mizzou.
Yeah. No, it's a smart Uber cars transforming into Decepticons and enslaving all of us. Anthony C. Ooh, there was some crazy weird movie. iRobot. I never really got into that, but maybe AI will take over and make it. Listen,
there's a lot of smart people concerned about that.
There are. We're already getting got right now. It's just getting better and better and better and better and smarter and more powerful. I don't know.
How come when I ask AI, whatever AI,
it F's up.
I go, hey, can you give me a picture of Cam Jansen as an opera singer wearing clogs? And one of them says I can't do that. And the other gives me a picture of someone who doesn't look like Cam Jansen with 6 fingers on one hand.
Yeah.
And wearing sneakers, not clogs. Like AI isn't there.
Is your cute little joke that important?
What do you mean?
I feel like the question's pretty wrapped up pretty tightly.
He doesn't like it when you're on doing AI. Remember?
Oh, is it going to save the world? No.
Well, what's the point of your
but
cute
actually,
little photo?
If you were able to think in a more than one-dimensional way, you would know that it was a shot at AI. That AI isn't as good as we think.
But
and maybe we should tear it down.
I'm judging you more for using it.
He hates it when you use it. You're hurting the planet.
Maybe I don't know. Teach yourself a skill like Photoshop, and then
do that too.
And then make the.
I do that too.
Make
but
that
I'll be
photo
honest
yourself.
with you. I use AI for pictures not very often because it doesn't come out good.
No.
But when I did like the National Spirit Wind Commission, I got a nice building with a nice sign where it looks like it's a real place, and I tweeted that out. Now, if I hurt the environment or the ecosystem, I apologize.
You're doing it, and Rock notices. That's why he's giving you that
We're building
look.
a data center in St. Louis.
No, hopefully we're not.
We are not running around with spears and underwear anymore. I don't see us freezing out. Listen, dude, what are you talking about? If the grid goes down, and all of a sudden we get rocked by a volcano or an asteroid,
the sun's
directly blocks the sun out, it will be minus 40 degrees in no time. And yes, we will be freezing our ass off, no matter if we have cars or clothing or whatnot. Will be freezing.
I'm done at that point.
No, you're done.
Will DoorDash still be operational?
No,
Jim.
It'll be the Ice Age again. It's a joke. It'll be the Ice Age.
Jim, you're gonna have to
mile high.
You're gonna have to walk to McDonald's.
I don't do DoorDash. I don't do DoorDash.
It won't be open. What? You're fired. It would be a horrific. And this has happened before. It's happened. History will soon repeat itself. Hopefully
soon,
not.
How soon?
There's cruising by this planet every single day.
You'd kind of like that, though.
It's interesting.
Part of you would love it.
No.
Yes.
I played these video games.
The end of
I played these video
humankind,
games,
you would kind of giggle.
I like my life. I like coming home from Cape Girardeau, raising money for a damn good cause.
I know you mentioned that a couple times already. Oh, you have a virtue signal drop to play. Holy
raising
cow.
money for a damn good cause, Jimmy.
I know that's the
I am a man who will virtue signal
like Cam Jansen.
I like sitting in Sundays and watching football and ordering super smokers and eating brisket all day with
You
the
go
puppies.
pick it up. You pick it up.
I picked it up when I was driving home from Soupy's house because that's where my car was, and I picked it up and just chilled at home. It was beautiful outside. The football, had some beer, chilled out, got my mind right. Yeah, I like doing that. I don't want an asteroid hitting us and we all freeze to death in a matter of months. Don't want it.
Then why do
don't
you
want it.
celebrate natural disasters?
That is a
it's-
fantastic question.
It's a damn good question. It's a damn good question. I don't know.
Also,
I don't
for someone who celebrates natural disasters and says you don't want them to happen, you do a very little amount of preparing. Wait, no, hold on a second. Most people who are obsessed with natural disasters and want people to survive from them also have the hobby of preparing for natural disasters. And I hear you talk absolutely zero about preparing for natural disasters.
Well, I have a house that has a nice area for a tornado. Like, what am I supposed to do? Build a bunker? I don't have the money for that.
You have a
I don't have the
you
money.
have a
to build
generator? A generator?
Hell yeah.
You get that from Patriot?
Got it from Kate's dad.
All right.
He also fixed my door the other day and my toilet. I love you, Pat. What's up, baby?
Cam, maybe every time
I'm going to take care of your daughter.
Every time he Googles a mudslide taking out a village in India, he should probably Google how to survive in these things, and maybe have some tips and tricks for people out there.
What are we talking here?
I have an important
freeze out?
question.
I don't know how to survive that.
Do you have a supply of freeze-dried food in your basement?
Great question.
No.
Oh no.
A lot of canned goods?
Yeah, sure. I haven't prepared yet for that. No.
A lot of You're not a prepper.
A lot of ammo?
Prepper. Yeah, I got ammo. Okay. No. I got that.
That's food. We'll figure out later.
I had a couple sponsors that hooked me up.
Listen, you probably need some
ammo,
some arms to protect you and yours.
That's Yeah, I mean, a tornado hits. Like, what am I going to do with canned food? Like, I just got to get the hell out of there, okay? Hurricane hits and and dumps a bunch of water because it came up through, Louisiana and sat and we still had a.
What if the grid goes down and people start attacking you looking for food?
That's because I got ammo.
Get more canned goods.
And my
more
neighbor,
canned goods.
My neighbors have ammo.
See, it's weird to me that Cam's of the guy who owns the compound and has all the guns and doesn't let anybody. The main characters eventually come to him desperate for food and water, and he says, well, I got a lot back here, and I don't know if I need more y'all.
Might be a water world.
No,
Cam's the villain of the story.
I'll take it in a different direction. I think Cam attacks his neighbors with his big weaponry for their super smokers.
Exactly.
They got more weapons than me.
Oh.
Way more.
Also in the dynamics of the compound are
so you're going to be part of a militia.
Yes.
That will attack
to protect
neighboring areas.
No, we're going to protect our neighborhood.
Okay, so
we're protecting our neighborhood.
What if you have no food or water?
Your backyard, like you can't believe, Jimmy. Like you can't believe. I have animals out the wazoo.
They're diseased from the famine.
I have rivers. I have creeks. I have bison. I have coyotes. I'll kill anything.
You have wild bison?
Well, yeah. Not wild bison. They're at the farm, not far away. There's only one.
They don't belong.
There's
to
only
you.
one left though.
There's not a lot
so
left.
You are going to raid
sad.
other people.
I drive by there, and Kate and I look at each other like, oh, he's by himself now, Rock. It's freaking sad. It's a sad story. What happened?
Your argument that you won't have to poach and steal from neighbors, your argument was I'm going to kill someone else's bison and eat it. Do you realize
it would
that?
be tempting you to do if push. They're not in our neighborhood.
He's going to be a raider.
He is. Yes, like on Mad Max, wearing a hockey helmet with my underwear.
Cam's on a horse. Cam's on a horse with 6 shooters.
We have food out there. Endless amounts of deer. Endless. They're overpopulated.
It ends.
When you say food, you mean your neighbors. You're going to eat your neighbors.
Well, if that goes
I think
down.
when Cam lays his little kepi down to sleep, I think he dreams of the day apocalypse hits and he gets to go and take his rifles and rob people and kill them.
Again, I like chilling. I like chilling at the house. There's nothing else I want to do. That's my favorite thing to do. Unfortunately, I don't like leaving.
Waiting for Andy for an hour is also.
I might be in a pissy mood today, and we got a damn good podcast. We got Chaser and Twister live.
That's good.
2 hours.
I saw that preview that Twister put up. That's
2 hours. Yeah. So it's all over the place. It's hard to. Even my producer's like, oh my god, I don't know what to clip off because they go on forever. So it's just.
Do you feel that you have more of a bond with those guys or Andy? What?
That's a stupid question.
All right, I retract then.
That's a stupid question. Get out of here. Those are my boys. Those are my boys. Wasn't the rapture supposed to happen last week? Ooh.
Tuesday.
We were supposed to die 10 years. According to what's his name again?
No, there was a group of people who thought we were going to get raptured.
I know.
last Tuesday.
I didn't even pay attention to that. But
Al Gore said
thank you very
2014, the
much.
polar
Thank
ice
you
cap
very
would
much.
melt,
Thank
causing
you very
flooding
much.
around the globe. I think.
We all changed our ways in like 2006, and that's how he saved them.
He went on and on and
No,
on.
It's the
and
dairy
on
cows,
and
dummy.
on
It's
and
the dairy
on.
cows.
They be farting.
Al Gore, son of a gun. A bunch of rich guys on a golf course with hands softer than a baby's ass are going to go worry us from South City when we come to take your food and take your houses.
Gino,
Whoa!
Gino,
I'm telling you,
you're not supposed to
I'm
tell them
telling
the
you.
plan. Gino,
They are armed.
Gino, shut up. Why do you think I go and visit
That is-
Cam's house? I'm scoping
Gino,
it out.
You're kind of right on that in a way. No doubt about it.
Every time
we are fancy
Cam,
out there.
every time I'm
but
driving,
not as fancy as you think.
every time I'm driving through the county in those big ass houses, you know what times I think when the zombie apocalypse hits,
that's where I'm going.
That's the house I'm stealing to use as my
your base.
my compound and my base. I think that every third house when I'm out there in the boonies
Oh
in these
my
big ass
God.
houses, I go, after you guys kick the bucket, I'll come out here. I'll make a nice little life for myself.
Yeah, there's some hardcore
Gino,
South
don't,
City dude.
But we don't,
we don't
tell them that's the plan, Gino. Now that
How
they
big is your
now
house,
that they
Cam?
can prepare.
Pretty big.
How many
5,000.
bedrooms?
Well, it's not. We don't have many bedroom. We got one, our main bedroom. On
How
the
many
main floor.
bedrooms, sir?
2, 3.
All right. 5,000 square feet.
Hey yo,
Acre, almost an acre.
hey yo,
What?
a big house on some big land.
Yeah.
Good job, Cammy.
You have a freezer with a lot of food in it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you
it's
do.
Kate and I.
Yeah, you do.
It's just Kate and I. You know, it's just Kate and I. I don't have kids, man. If I did, my buddies all do that, man. They buy a half cow or whatever, freeze it up. I don't need to do that. And I'm not, you know.
What about the apocalypse?
It's not. I mean, we're all. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm really not worried about that. If it happens, it happens. There's nothing we could do about it. I don't need a prep. I know people that do prep, and you see these guys that build these bunkers and whatnot. But if I'm in Oklahoma and I got money, I'm going to build a bunker just to stay away from these damn tornadoes. I think you have to, in new builds in Oklahoma, have a little safety, little storage area where you can walk down in your garage underneath your slab of
And
concrete.
When I buy my new home in Oklahoma, what am I supposed to do during the 4 different earthquakes that happen throughout the day?
Do they get a lot of earthquakes?
Yeah, they fracked the ground into
They
into
do frack the
oblivion,
ground a lot.
and now there's like daily earthquakes
Plus,
in parts of Oklahoma.
it's nothing devastating, but it could be, I guess, eventually.
You know where
Cam, what would happen to our Super Bowl helmets if we were getting hit with
I
mini
know.
earthquakes? They'd be all over the ground.
We're going to get one eventually.
I know that.
You know where I would
It's
want to go?
happened before.
You know where I would want to
Stop.
go for
Stop.
safety?
Stop it.
Where?
Twister's compound.
There
There we go.
Now that guy.
No one's messing with him.
No. Now that guy. He's got it all set up.
Oh, I'd
He's got.
I figured he did.
I'd swear an oath to him as my compound and militia leader in the
Me too.
apocalypse.
Me too.
100%.
You look at Twister, you're like, hey,
You let him braid your hair, wouldn't you?
knows-
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Lieutenant
He knows
Colonel?
a lot about a lot of things when
What
it comes to
title?
that.
What title do we give Twister when the apocalypse happens and he runs the compound? Colonel Twister,
Seriously.
Lieutenant Twister,
Seriously.
Who's the guy from Apocalypse
General
Now?
Lissimo,
Colonel
Kurtz,
Kurtz. He'd be Kurtz. I just call him Kurtz.
Man.
Colonel Twist.
Yeah, I bet you he's got some things where he could hunker down.
We get him a bat and we wrap it in barbed wire.
He could hunker down. He could build things. He's got ammo. He's got a lot of things out there. I ain't pulling up on that house.
Nope.
Hell no. Remember I told him he put Andy downtown Chinatown when he walked in?
That was so mean. That was that. I mean, he
It's
put him in a
so
blender. That was so cruel.
It's so horrible what he did to him.
He put Andy in a blender.
I don't even want to say exactly, but you
shouldn't.
You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't
I don't
do it.
think. I don't
You
think the-
shouldn't do it.
I don't think the
You
statute
shouldn't
of
do it.
limitations for
You shouldn't do it.
No, that's
attempted
you
kidnapping
shouldn't
or
do it.
have
He broke the law.
expired. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't think we should talk about that on.
We
wax
probably shouldn't
again.
talk about it. No big deal.
Are you going to bring it up on the podcast?
We did. Put him down.
I notice how Andy is sitting across
Andy,
the table.
You know, Andy
in the corner away from Twister.
Andy ain't used to that. You know, he's not used to that kind
He's
of
a
stuff.
hockey player. Of course he is.
Oh yeah,
He could have made it to the NHL.
he's not used to that. He didn't grow up that lifestyle. You know, that's hilarious. He was legit freaked out like you can't believe.
I'd be freaked out.
I am
too.
so confused right now.
Twister's dog almost bit him too. First off,
What kind of dog?
oh, monster, werewolf, a werewolf,
A wolf hybrid dog?
a monster dog that looks like Twister. They like if Twister was a dog, that's what it'd be. Jesus, I've been hanging with him a lot. lately.
Where's his compound?
He's way out in Defiance, Millwoods.
How many? He has like 20 acres.
Yeah, he's got some stuff. He's got some acres. I don't think 20, but he's got a good little setup out there. Builds
Good for
everything.
him.
Knows how to do a lot of stuff, man.
10 games for Cam. 10 games for Cam.
I found the drop version.
10 games for Cam. Oh, yeah. What else is going on?
Get back in your car, you morons.
The Ravens are doing pretty good, aren't they, Rock?
Oh my God.
What the hell happened to that team?
The defense is so bad.
Did somebody do a Ray Lewis dance after a touchdown?
Yeah, the rookie, a rookie, I believe, caught his first career touchdown and then broke out the.
Not supposed to do that.
I think they call it the rabbit dance.
No, what was it?
From Ray Lewis.
Whoa!
But it's the one he used to do where he would do the two slides, and he'd pick up the grass and smell it, and then he'd hit the.
Yeah, that was awesome dance. You mean the awesome dance that got everybody pumped?
Complete hypocrite. I love Ray Lewis.
I was gonna say, you mean the?
Yes, I know.
Wow, Rock, you've changed.
I love Ray Lewis,
but he found God, didn't he?
Well,
he found God.
A lot of alleged murderers have.
Hey,
I watched that trial. They didn't have enough evidence on him.
Well,
you think he did it?
If you believe the story that happened, yeah, that's kind of the whole
You
thing,
think he
Jim,
did
is
it?
that they didn't have the evidence they needed because allegedly
He got rid of
it was put into a dumpster.
I get it, but you would have witnesses. A lot of times people think, all right, he did it, but you have to prove it in court.
No doubt.
And I watched it. They did.
Was it a stabbing? Did the guy get stabbed at the club? What happened
I can't
with that?
remember.
And he had a white jacket that he went missing?
Cam, I have two synopses for you.
Okay,
I can either give you the Ray Lewis synopsis.
What's up then?
Or I can give you guys the synopsis for the Leonardo DiCaprio movie that we were supposed to talk about after we came back from break.
Let's do both.
All right, fine. A fight broke out outside a nightclub, leading to the fatal stabbing of two men, Jacinth Baker and Richard Lawler. Ray Lewis, along with two friends in his limousine, was charged. During the trial, Lewis testified against his co-defendants, Joseph Sweeting and Reginald Oakley, and entered a plea agreement. Oh, he rolled and ratted?
Wow.
Pleaded to a misdemeanor charge of obstruction of justice. Lewis received a year's probation, was fined $25,000 by the NFL, $250,000. Lewis's co-defendants were acquitted by a jury in their murder trial. Lewis and his group later reached undisclosed settlements with the families of the victims. A wrongful death lawsuit was filed against Lewis and others in 2001, seeking damages for the death of Richard Lawler.
So he ratted out his buddies. So his
Well,
buddies
apparently not. They were acquitted by the jury, and they all reached undisclosed settlements. I wonder if he's still friends with them.
Probably not.
Probably not.
But there wasn't enough evidence. I remember watching.
How can you get stabbed?
That's how the co-defendant gets both get acquitted. Yeah, makes sense.
And do you remember Jason Williams?
Yeah,
basketball player, not white chocolate. The other guy who was really good.
No,
really good player for the Nets, I believe. Really good player. Shot his limo driver in the chest accidentally.
Oh,
he went away for that.
Oh no!
But
He hit a gun.
They got rid of the. I think it was a rifle. I could be wrong. If memory serves. It's like a lot of people over, and he broke out a gun, and everyone was partying. And the gun goes off, kills the limo driver.
Oh my god!
And they try to hide the gun and hide the evidence, and he went away for that. It's very hard to commit a high-profile murder, like in some cities where the police are overrun with cases. And they're understaffed in the DA's office. You don't have a ton of money to investigate these things, which is a shame. But high profile, it's hard to get away with a murder.
I like to see people die.
That wasn't me. So these guys got into an altercation outside of a nightclub, and two guys got stabbed in front of everybody.
I F that up.
And you couldn't figure out who did it? That's weird. Man, oh man.
Idiot boy. What an idiot.
Who was I talking about there? Good God.
So you ever watch back in the day? You're probably.
I'm sorry. I miss steroids.
In baseball, I do.
Yeah.
I want them jacked out of their
No,
minds.
it just seemed like a general statement.
I know. I never took steroids.
Because usually you say, I miss steroids in baseball.
Is it more indigenous? indigenous.
My question is, now that you threw me for a loop with the pro steroids statement. Yeah, I don't know.
What were you gonna say?
I like going downtown when there's shootings, though.
It's a blast. Somebody sent in the picture of Andy signing out her.
Empathetically. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Why are we
That is a bad one. I can't hallelujah. I can't do it.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
There you go.
It's not good.
Hallelujah.
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 Missouri
You
wine
almost
can't
said
be
it right.
that good.
That's enough. Can't do it, man.
Missouri wine can't be that good.
Can you say nuclear?
Nuclear.
We're not getting a
I'm sorry?
sponsorship
Nuclear.
from the wineries.
Nuclear.
Yeah.
Nuclear.
Some people can't say nuclear.
Yeah.
We had a president of the United States couldn't say it.
We have one right now who can't say acetaminophen.
It's tough.
Trump didn't say it right.
Acetaminophen?
Acetaminophen?
No, he
I know
did
that.
not.
That thing tears up your liver. I know that.
Yeah, if you take it every day,
Yeah.
don't do that.
I tried not to. Unfortunately, they're mixed in with painkillers that I was addicted to like a son of a bitch. That's fair.
I watched a commercial. I don't know what it was, when it was played, but you always listen for the side effects. And this was the worst list of side effects. It was like your leg could fall off, and
Your head could
it
fall
could
off.
cause death. It said, and it could cause death. And this was a commercial because they don't now like have a doctor with a clipboard saying, you know, some people
No, it's
need
all happy
something
people
else.
like they show
Dancing
and
dancing,
living a happy life just because they took this medicine. There's commercial one after another about drugs, taking these drugs. Hey, if you feel this way, take this. And they show like the people like they're kissing that beautiful people, laughing, and it's just nonstop.
I can't remember though. There's one where they have
That
a
was
jingle,
a journey that definitely would have been aided by drugs.
and I can't remember, but they have like 19 versions. They keep using the same jingle, and this one's on a baseball field.
Yeah,
and
hitting
none
home
of-
runs.
Yeah, and none of these guys have ever swung a bat. Like, you know, at least make it realistic. And I can't remember, like in the jingle, to describe the drug, I can't remember it, but they use a word like groovy or something, like not a word you use to describe a serious medication.
Maybe they're trying to get after the older people.
No, these are young people dancing.
Your mother's a bad cook.
That's a big time chirp right there.
Look,
and you say that to somebody in Jersey, you're gonna get got. Telling you, that's like calling her a you know what. Your mother's a bad cook. Like, oh, they will. God Almighty, I'm telling you. There's some damn good cooking out there, though, Jimmy. I went to some, and they look just like they do in the movies. It's the house, everything, the way they talk. It's exactly the same thing that
Jim,
you see.
I think
it's
Cam's
awesome.
I think Cam's
I love it.
lost like profession in life is he needs to be the third person in a team of writers where the other two writers are really serious. They're bumping it out. They're getting all the things, and Cam's just sitting there in the back, and every once in a while just goes, "What if he says this at this moment?" Just throws in the littlest bits every once in a while, but it takes the script to the absolute next level. But Cam's just like, yeah, but what if you have the guy insult his mother's cooking? See, when I played in Jersey, that was a big thing.
It was.
That's the guy you
Sunday
are.
gravy.
That scene in Goodfellas.
I love that scene.
Right.
Love it
and
so
apparently
much.
it was a lot of improvisation.
That's all it was.
It was
basically.
improv.
Yeah, because
That's his mom.
He had to have made up the thing because you can't liquefy garlic in a pan.
No, are you talking about?
No, I'm
with
talking
the
about with the moms.
and with the
Oh, with
body.
the moms.
Yeah.
At the moms where she's like, you know,
Hi, look at my picture.
oh, get some
I
meat
need
on-
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is that's
I need to borrow this knife.
it's
it's a sin.
whose mom?
It's
It's one of the actors' mom. And
Yeah, Sarah. It's the director.
De Niro's mom or the director's mom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Scorsese's
Scorsese's
mom.
mom.
And he told her just
be
just
yourself.
be yourself.
And she
Just
was
act
great.
like your three sons are coming home one night.
I like when she
great.
said, so I'm going to take this knife. And she said, you'll bring it back, right?
Yeah. The we hit one of them the deer.
hoof,
and
the foot.
Mom, it's a sin. Meanwhile, the guy's like, hitting
What
the-
a great movie.
It's so I can't stop watching it. Like even if it pops up, I'm watching at least 20 minutes of it. She was also in Casino. She was in Casino at that little deli store that they're like, shuffling all the money through, and he's writing it all down. He keeps cursing it from his mother. God, I love it.
One of the things I've seen recently, this is like why guys like De Niro and like Nicholson are just unbelievably good actors, is because they're writers in the moment. And because Pesci's telling a story about how when he's stabbing the guy in the trunk, the first couple things, De Niro just kind of looks at him and just goes, "Going a little fast, aren't you?" And he thought he was like, "What? You think I'm like putting too much effort in?" He goes, "No."
You hit the
he goes, "No. If you stab somebody, there's going to be some resistance as you pull the knife out. So you got to stab him, and then you got to come out a little bit, then stab him again, then come out a little bit." He goes, "You can't go that fast." And I'm just like, who thinks of that?
He does, and so does Jack Nicholson.
The one with DiCaprio in the beginning, the opening scene of The Departed, and then if you keep
no, that was Matt Damon talking.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Sorry,
where they killed the lady, and then he's like, "What if I did this?" And Jack Nicholson is talking like, "How about he adds little things
on the script." It was just shoots the lady, and pretty much that's the entire scene. All the banter and stuff afterwards was added on by Nicholson in the moment, or like at like the table beforehand. Is insane.
Because he's like, "What if I said this? Oh, she felt funny." That's meaning I've done this so many times that I've seen this.
That's a pretty messed up thing to say.
And then they joke about something like they're brilliant. You know what I mean?
Do you know?
Cast is brilliant.
I just read about this, and I don't know. Sometimes after a movie's made, can't you like make up? Oh, hey, yeah, we this happened. Maybe it's just to get attention. I don't know, but DiCaprio on the Departed scene said Nicholson wasn't supposed to have a gun. Remember when they were discussing where the rat was,
God,
and Nicholson was sort of accusing DiCaprio. Nicholson pulled out a gun on his own, wasn't in the script, and DiCaprio said, Jack's kind of crazy. Like he said, I was literally scared. All of a sudden, there's a gun being pointed at me that wasn't in the script.
What if it was Alec Baldwin that pulled out a gun?
Oh, Cameron.
I'm just saying.
Like I know it's the big stereotypical thing is that Hearts of Darkness, which is the documentary about the making of Apocalypse Now, is a better movie than Apocalypse Now. But it's legitimately like now I have a lot more fun watching like these like those like long directors commentaries and things like that, where you learn how the scene that I've watched 12 times already. I don't need to maybe see it a 13th time until maybe next year. But finding out how it got made, that stuff, I'm obsessed with that stuff right now.
Well, you should listen to
I like Apocalypse.
You should listen to Oliver Stone.
I did too, but you've heard
Rogan.
people.
Listen to Oliver Stone on Rogan. And
He's
how
crazy.
He's an insane person.
Directed Platoon. It's really interesting.
He's an insane person.
He's crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah, I know. But he was over there. Like, wasn't he in Nam too? I think he was. So he knew all about the jungle, which people say is the worst to be involved in. World War I was probably number 2. World War II was terrible, but I don't know if I had a rank, if I was thrown in the mix in the hardcore areas, where would you want to be? What would be the worst scenario for death? I would say probably the jungle, right?
I'd say city, urban.
You think
the whole landscape? Are you kidding me?
Like in France when they were getting bombarded?
I'm talking about you're looking for terrorists door to door.
Oh, in the Middle East, when you don't know who the enemy is, and you know if that trash can has an IED. Like
there comes a little kid carrying something,
carrying a bomb in his backpack.
Got to be terrifying.
God,
you think about it. Think about that. Like the men and women.
Vietnam in the jungle still. That's
because
still
you have other
still
elements.
number one for me because like, and if you watch like the traps they had,
oh my God,
like the people who had to go in and be like I remember the very first time I ever heard about like how one of the jobs in Vietnam was there were some people who had to like go into the bunkers and try to flush out the Viet Cong from the bunkers.
Yep.
And I remember first hearing that at like 13 on loading in school. My very first thought as I heard that, and this thought has never changed, is absolutely not in a million years would I ever be okay doing that.
They'd have so many booby traps.
Oh God, my nerves aren't built for that.
In there. They'd have snakes and stuff like that in there.
Oh!
They would have tripwire bombs.
Oh.
No way. Just walking.
That stuff terrifies the living daylights.
Walking in those shoes, wet. You're wet every day. You're wading through 5 feet of water. There's snakes crawling all over the place. Talk about bugs. Get out of here. Not to mention, where's the enemy? The enemy's watching you, and you have no idea they're there. They know exactly where they're going.
That's
horrific.
How are you supposed to enjoy your DoorDash?
I don't know. You can't call food. Like, what do you eat? You're drinking that water and getting malaria. You're doing. Oh yeah.
We are a soft culture.
Now it gets softer and softer.
No offense.
And softer.
I see these
and
protests for all these things.
Oh yeah.
And they got iPhones.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
man. It's getting weak. But in other countries, I don't think they're getting as soft.
Oh well, France.
Do you think China?
France's government just resigned after 14 hours in office.
No, like France. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Russia and China. You know, their culture getting softer.
Weak at the seams, man. There's no. It's.
What do you think?
Mile wide and an inch deep.
You know,
there's nothing there, man. They don't have anything to actually lean on. I don't think the infrastructure is all bad.
Yeah, the people are tougher though.
Thin.
The people are tough. They're family oriented. They've had a tough life.
We're a pretty family oriented country still.
Are we?
Yes.
What do you think the divorce rate is here compared to China?
China, I don't know.
You know,
divorce rate is in China.
You think we're?
Why do you keep stop saying it like that?
I need you to stop
saying it.
I will not.
Not every time. But like, if you're going to say the word China,
I can't do it.
If you're going to say the word China 10 times in a minute,
I can't.
I need some variance. I need a little variance.
You want me to
Jim.
stop saying drinky poo? Fine. They beat Alabama. It's over. But China, not stopping.
I like the way you say China.
Not
China. I don't.
I will tell you this:
stopping.
that the Marxist movement does target the nuclear family because family values or that kinship with family is an enemy of government dominance.
Mm-hmm.
So by that nature, I'm really not worried about Russia or China having a strong family models and that being the reason they beat us.
No, I know. I get that. No, there's a lot more variables that go into it.
We're
talking about
divorce. Divorce has been rising over the last 20 years in China.
Okay.
See, what
I'm asking questions.
What
I'm
we
getting
need
answers.
to do in
Also,
China.
they're reaping the issues of the one-child policy. The one-child policy is starting to bite them in the ass.
I bet. Did you see that bridge that they built? The tallest bridge in the world. Saw a picture of that thing. There's a restaurant up on the very top. Looks kind of cool. Am I going to go there? Hell no. Hell no. It's just interesting. Some huge gorge, thousands of feet deep. Check that mug out.
What we need to do
4 years
to
they made
take
that.
advantage of China is find a way to pump in Western culture.
Yeah.
The more Western culture gets into other environments, it's harder to control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. Let me see here. It's kind of funny. Scorsese won an Oscar for the remake of Internal Affairs. They must felt bad that he didn't win one with Goodfellas, Casino, Gangs of New York. It was a makeup call. He didn't get one. Gangs of New York was okay. Daniel Day-Lewis was so badass in that damn movie. He's just a badass. His eyes to everything, his look. He just looks the part. Rock.
He's kind of like Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah.
The movie doesn't work without him.
Scary.
There was an Internal Affairs remake.
I didn't even know.
See, Jimmy, this is what I'm saying, my guy. You need to look inward at your own generation before you start criticizing everybody else.
That's right.
No, this is Infernal Affairs.
Academy Awards. Goodfellas won, but it wasn't best. I guess it's not best picture, is what he's talking about.
Gino's like, yeah, that's real stuff right there. My son still slows down and looks when he goes around a corner of a building. Oh, God. I bet you that's just stuck in your soul forever.
So the only Academy Award that he has won is Best Director for The Departed.
And rightfully so. That was a badass movie.
Because it's nowhere. I mean, I like The Departed.
Oh, it was great.
It is a complete tier or two below The Goodfellas as a movie.
I
in my
agree.
opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, Goodfellas is a top tier movie. The Departed is a good movie, but
it's a great movie. It's not one of the best.
It's heavy handed. It lacks some of the subtleties of some other Scorsese movies, like The Rat at the very end of the movie. Like, yeah, we get it. Like it's a little heavy handed. Like The Departed is a above average to great movie. Goodfellas is one of the best ever.
Yeah,
and so him winning for The Departed and not Gangs of New York,
who was doing
or Goodfellas.
What was 90s? Who won in 90s?
I mean,
they had some
he got nominated for Raging Bull, didn't win. Last Temptation of Christ, Goodfellas, Age of Innocence, Gangs of New York, and The Aviator. All of those not winning before he wins
awesome
for The
too.
Departed.
Raging Bull was an amazing performance.
Raging Bull's an
he
incredible
became that. You know the guy who he was Jake LaMotta.
Yeah.
And his nickname was the Bronx Bull, not the Raging Bull, little Hollywood.
He swept at the BAFTAs with Goodfellas, and then at the Emmys, he won with Outstanding Directing for a drama series on Boardwalk Empire, because that show's incredible. He also won 2 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Directing.
But who won in 90?
nonfiction.
Who won in 90? If Casino didn't, what? I bet you there were some big movies in 1990.
He wasn't nominated for Casino.
That's crazy.
Casino was great. I would put that well ahead of The Departed.
Yeah, I would too. I would too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would go
too.
Goodfellas, Casino, Departed, easy.
And maybe Godfather right at the top. Godfather, untouchable.
The best ever. The best ever.
Hold on a second.
And 2, really. I mean, they were both fantastic.
I
very
watched,
odd to have that.
I rented it. I started watching it.
Okay, so Cam, here's why you're off by the year by a bunch.
Goodfellas is 1990.
No, you were saying Casino. You said Casino.
I meant Goodfellas. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, hold on a second. I was like, that's 95.
My bad.
There's a show that I rented, I think off Netflix. I forget where. That was behind the scenes the making of The Godfather.
I hate myself that I wasn't able
Dances
to.
with Wolves?
There you go.
There it is.
I was gonna say, one of my favorite movies I couldn't pull it off the top of my head.
My dad got me into that. I loved it.
Kevin Costner and Jim Wilson win Best Picture for Dances with Wolves. Kevin Costner wins Best Directing for Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
Best Actor goes to Jeremy Irons in Reversal.
He's a badass actor too. Jeremy Irons.
Kathy Bates wins for Misery because
he's scary.
He owned that movie.
So Goodfellas loses Best Picture. What else did it get nominated for?
Why do we have to compare one movie to the other?
Shut up, Hockey
Why
Bob.
can't we
Shut
just watch
up.
a movie
Shut
and read it and enjoy it on its own merits?
Shut up.
Because we got time to fill.
I mean,
how can you not?
What are we doing?
How dare people compare movies? It's not like we've been doing it ever since we invented movies.
I like talking about movies.
We've been we compare things. This is what humans do.
We talked how the world was going to end. Talk football.
Lorraine Bracco loses Best Actress in Supporting Role to Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost.
Get out of here.
Goodfellas
Whoopi.
Loses Best.
Annoying.
It loses Best Screen or Best Writing from a screenplay based on material from another medium to Dances with Wolves. And
you didn't like Dances with Wolves, Jimmy?
It was good. It loses Best Film Editing to Dances with Wolves.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, it's a big one.
Dances with Wolves absolutely cleaned.
There's a movie out now about I think it's Matthew McConaughey driving a bus through this firestorm. Did anyone hear about that?
I like him.
That's the kind of, I like him too. That's the kind of movie that I want to see.
A firestorm, like what?
Some
like Maui
kind
or
of
something?
Natural disaster.
You son of a gun.
And he's got a busload of kids, and he somehow makes it through. It's the story.
I'm into that. Damn. Let's see.
By the way, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie is Leonardo DiCaprio is an estranged father and a former revolutionary who was part of a paramilitary militia that ran afoul of the government, and his daughter, I believe, is kidnapped by a former federal officer who has a vendetta against Leonardo DiCaprio's revolutionary group.
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh, I'll see that.
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah.
And the movie you're talking about with Matthew McConaughey, people are going to check out, is called The Lost Bus, and it's on Apple TV Plus. You can watch it right now.
Apple TV Plus. Apple TV Plus. Do I have that? Kate, do we have Apple TV Plus? God.
Kate, text in.
Kate, like Apple TV Plus. God. All right, you want to go to break and regroup? All right, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Hot Take Central 2.0.
You've seen this. It's brand new. Are you online?
Oh, hey. Oh, so you're new here.
All right, let's get cracking.
Okay, then maybe you should check out our website.
You're insane.
Well, you download songs illegally from the internet.
LouInfo.com. The Lou Information Station. 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
Our origin story begins.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
At Brown and Crouppen, we get that after an accident, money's tight. That's why we offer so much for free. First call, free. First consultation, free. Stuck at home or in the hospital, we'll come to you for free. So call Brown and Crouppen, where we don't get paid unless you do. And your first consultation is free.
This is Mizzou wide receiver Kevin Coleman Jr. And I'm Mizzou linebacker Josiah Trotter. When we hit the field, we have each other's back. And off the field, we got James Carlton, State Farm covering us.
Thanks, fellas. Nothing beats college football season and nothing beats saving money. Just by getting a quote from our office and mentioning Mizzou, we'll make a donation to support Mizzou's will to win push on your behalf. No strings attached.
So you're supporting the team just by checking your rates. Doesn't get any easier than that.
It's so easy. Check them out online at carltoninsurance.net. MIZZOU.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. St. Louis police are investigating after a woman's body was found Friday morning at the old workhouse site on Hall Street. She was pronounced dead at the scene, and her cause of death is still unknown. And police ask anyone with information to contact District 6 detectives. A car crashed into motorcycles at a St. Charles County bike rally on Saturday afternoon, injuring one man. The driver lost control while doing burnouts in a red Corvette, hitting bikes and a nearby boat. One man was taken to the hospital with an ankle injury. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch will stop printing its Monday edition beginning the week of November 3rd. Subscribers will still get full digital access on Mondays, while print editions will continue Tuesday through Sunday. The paper said the change reflects evolving reader habits in the digital age. The Sugar Fire Smokehouse on Michigan Avenue in Arnold is closed after nearly 3 years in operation. That location at the intersection of Interstate 55 and Highway 141 closed, while the original location in O'Fallon remains open. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Pretty warm today, but we have cooler weather on the way Tuesday and Wednesday. Cold front starting to move in. We could get a shower or thunderstorm today. Afternoon high in the mid-80s. For the overnight hours, pretty good chance of rain and maybe a few thunderstorms, upper 60s. A few lingering showers on Tuesday. We're in the low 70s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Tired of the mess? Let's fix that fast. St. Louis Closet Co. delivers custom designed closets, locally made and professionally installed. From master closets to mudrooms, we do it all right here in Maplewood, Missouri. Support local, get organized, feel amazing. Call 314-781-9000 for your free estimate or visit stlouisclosetco.com today.
You've been strong for everyone else, but let me ask you, who is strong for you? I am Jennifer Bardot, radio personality, author, and publisher, and the founder of Grit Association, which stands for Growth, Resilience, Intention, and Tenacity. What is grit? Grit is a movement, a sisterhood, a space where ambitious women grow, lead, and thrive. This isn't just leadership. This is transformation. Grit is your circle of fire, where comfort zones get shattered or stories become power, and the next level becomes your new normal. From our 7 international anthologies that elevate women's voices to my radio show, Elevate and Lead, on the Lou Information Station, everything we do is about your rising, your voice, your power, your people. Are you ready? Join Grit. For more information, visit mygritcommunity.com. That's mygritcommunity.com.
Lunchtime just got a whole lot better at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. From mouthwatering wraps to loaded quesadillas to bold, flavor-packed sandwiches, Hot Shots has something fresh every single day, along with your favorite wings, burgers, and pizza that you know and love. And don't sleep on those Hot Shots tacos. Plus, if you gotta be in and out quick for lunch, Hot Shots has you covered every day starting at 11 a.m. Find your nearest Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill now at hotshotsnet.com. That's hotshotsnet.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These 2 men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby. 9:53 Monday morning. What a beautiful week it's going to be. 73 degrees, 75 degrees. God dang. A bit cold in the morning time. It's going to get down to 40. We were talking about, I don't know if you guys realize how bright the moon was last night. It's going to be like that way for 3 more days. Super moon. Werewolf moon, I like to call it, Matt Rocchio. Werewolf moon.
Do you feel differently around big moons?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you hope for more disasters?
No.
Is that because you're a Scorpio?
I don't know. I don't know what that even any of that stuff. People ask me,
You're the one bringing up the moon.
Well, it's a super moon. It's going to be very bright. Sometimes it's annoying when you're trying to sleep and it's bright right through your window. You got to shut the blinds. No. Swear to God.
All right. Then.
It wakes you up.
All right, then shut the blinds.
Yeah, but I like to see what's going on out there.
Or buy some thicker ones. Jesus.
Thicker what? If the blinds are down, I'm fine. But if they're up, the moon will get you. Wake you right up.
So you can't sleep as well when you can't see out the window to see if there's any
ding
attacking the house.
Ding. Exactly right.
How much security you have? Like lights go on if someone's walking, or
I got cameras. I got cameras. Somebody wants to break in your house, they're going to do it. Whether the lights go out or not, I got windows everywhere.
Have you picked a place in your house?
Oh yeah,
that's the perfect nest.
Yes,
to arm yourself.
Exactly.
And hold off intruders.
I got it right next to me.
Nest is a good word.
You kidding? I know exactly where I'm taking Kate and the puppies. They know what to do. Then Daddy's got to take care of business. Got to be careful. But yeah, oh yeah, we got a thing, no doubt. Just like with tornado hits, we had to do it this year. I usually don't. I'm outside on my back porch, like, let's go. Like Lieutenant Dan when he gets rocked by that storm. That's exactly what I do, like a psychopath. It's stupid. Don't do that.
If you could
go
to
safety,
if he could make out with the storm, he would.
I think we need to put a disclaimer on that. At that time of the movie, Lieutenant Dan was insanely depressed and was borderline suicidal.
It saved them. I do that though. Let's go.
I believe
I feed the energy.
I believe the storm bringing a metric crap ton of shrimp is actually what made him happy because that made him rich.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's okay. I just feel like
funny how what money does to you.
We need to point out just that you loving storms might mean you're depressed.
Do you like a nice shrimp cocktail?
God, yeah.
Me too. With the cocktail sauce on there.
I love everything. I love everything.
I'm such a sucker for it too.
I love everything.
I see it on the appetizer menu. I immediately go, I think I know what I'm getting, guys.
I like oysters better though.
Oh,
I'll eat 100.
I wish I liked oysters.
I'll eat 100 of them.
Do you have a
makes you horny? Just so everybody knows. Aphrodisiac.
I now feel uncomfortable talking about this topic.
I'll eat 100.
I had a bunch of topics I was going to keep talking about.
I'll eat this guy. I was going to do like
I was going to do like I was going to do like a secondary read for our seafood sponsor. Kind of pump.
Does anybody else get energetic when a storm's coming? Like, let's go, baby. It doesn't do that to you?
No.
God, it does it to me. Always, my whole life, me and my brother, obsessed with it. Mom and Dad, like, get out of the damn house. No, I want to feel the energy. Hell yeah.
You hear that, Kate?
Swear to God, Kate knows. And I had to go down, and I went down
You'd
to
like
our
a riot.
safety.
What about a riot?
No, I'm not doing that. That's Rocky.
That's energy.
That's Rocky.
Hey, now.
That's wait, Jimmy.
Right now.
What are you talking? No. I like certain things that bring energy. That ain't one of them. I stay away from riots. That's what I do.
Rockio participates.
Rockio participates.
I drive towards them.
Do you have a mask on too?
Molotov cocktail and mask in hand.
Masks. 5 masks on. I see some cats still wearing masks around. I'm like, what are you wearing? What are you doing that for?
And a jug of milk.
Care. Let them wear whatever. People do. What
I don't think they
want
their identity to be shown.
I don't want you to try to burn a federal building. I don't even like it if you burn a flag, though. Apparently, it is your.
I don't
right
like
to
that
do.
either.
Can I burn a state building?
I'm
you
not,
left that out.
I'm not
gonna.
Oh,
you left that out.
You did leave that out.
I'm not gonna judge you for it. Probably not the crowd I'm gonna hang.
No. We love all you guys. Thank you, Gino, for the donuts. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Matt Rocchio. We'll see you guys tomorrow's Hot Take Central 2.0. Hey, Kat, summer's winding down, but I keep thinking, my backyard is weak, man. I need a pool and maybe even a fire pit.
Cam, you know who can handle that? Merrimack Pools and Outdoors.